その強い揺れに警戒してください。まだ非常に大きな地震でしたので、余震も大きな地震が起こる可能性がありますので、十分その揺れについても警戒してください。
You were just listening to the chief of the Earthquake Monitoring Department, Hirofumi Yokoyama, telling reporters in a press conference that the earthquake this time was extremely big, so the tsunami will last for a long time, and to please keep evacuating from the coastline in the case of a tsunami warning, and to stay away from the coastline. And look at that, what we see. Look at the Miyagi Prefecture at this time, a tsunami engulfing such a large part of the area. Homes being flooded along with farms in Miyagi Prefecture, Sendai City. Major earthquake hitting Japan Friday afternoon. Japan's meteorological agency saying the quake measured at magnitude 8.4, one of the largest to ever hit Japan. Agency issuing tsunami warnings due to situations like this, as you see. Our helicopters covering live in Miyagi Prefecture, northern Japan, in the Sendai area, where obviously a tsunami has engulfed a large and swept away a large part of the city. In other prefectures, including Iwate, tsunami waves of over 4 meters were observed soon after the quake. The agency warning that more tsunamis could reach between 6 and 10 meters. The agency warning that more tsunami could be reached to Japan. Japan's meteorological agency revising their earlier magnitude of the quake to 8.4 from 7.9, one of the largest to ever hit Japan. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center issuing a tsunami warning not just for Japan, where the tsunami has already hit and destroyed a large part of Miyagi Prefecture, Sendai area. That's the area where we see live footage so far. We do not know the extent to the damage to the entire country. The Land Ministry says the powerful tsunami hit Sendai Airport that is located more than 2 kilometers from the shore. More than 2 kilometers from the shore. The tidal wave swept over its runways and carried cars into the airport compound. There have been no reports that any of the buildings at the airport, meanwhile, have collapsed. We do also not have information in regards to how many people have been injured. We're feeling aftershocks right now in the studio as we speak. The Pacific Warning Center has issued tsunami warning not just for Japan, but for Russia, Marcus Islands, Northern Marianas, Guam, Wake Island, and Taiwan. In Miyagi Prefecture, in northeastern Japan, the intensity was 7 on Japan's seismic scale of 0 to 7. That's the highest level on Japan's seismic scale, and it's the same level as that hit the Great Hanshin earthquake in 1995. Obviously, someone inside that building waving a white towel seeking help. Obviously doing the right thing of moving to higher ground. The meteorological agency so far says a 7.3 meter tsunami wave hit Fukushima Prefecture in northeastern Japan. In Iwate Prefecture, a tsunami of 4.1 meters struck land. The prefectures of Ibaraki, Miyagi, and Hokkaido in the north were all hit by waves of up to 4 meters. What we can visually know at this time is what you see on the screen, Miyagi Prefecture, northern Japan, in the Sendai area, where a large part of the area has been engulfed by a tsunami. It is now underwater. Meteorological agency says several more tsunamis can hit the Japan coast along with other areas surrounding Japan. And for those of you that are anywhere close to the coastal areas, please do move to higher ground. We are seeing the effects of the tsunami already in Miyagi Prefecture from our live cameras on our helicopters in the Sendai area. Major earthquake hitting Japan Friday afternoon. It happened about an hour and 50 minutes ago. We are still seeing tsunami, the effects of tsunamis coming after over an hour. Japan's meteorological agency says the quake was one of the largest, magnitude 8.4. It's been warning tsunami. It's been issuing tsunami warnings even after an hour and 40 minutes has passed since the earthquake hit northern Japan. Strong shakes were felt right here in our newsroom in Tokyo as well. The hardest hit, however, is Miyagi Prefecture, as you can see, in Sendai area, where a large tsunami has engulfed a big portion of the area. Farmland has been flooded along with homes, trucks, cars. We do not have an exact number of casualties at this time.
Over there, is it easy to get in touch with people, or is the communications gone down?
The landlines are all okay by the looks of things, but it's the mobile networks, cell phone coverage and what have you. I think that's all down at the moment.
Okay. We're seeing fairly dramatic pictures of tsunamis and fires and things that are going to certainly hamper. Have you seen any indication of that in your area?
No, because a lot of the buildings around this area are fairly modern. But when the second aftershock hit, which was about 6 or 6.8 or something, there are some big buildings right next to us, and you could see them flexing. And one of these buildings is basically glass on the outside, and it's I'm surprised that the glass didn't come out of the building. They really are moving. There's a lot of flex in them.
And Mitchell, you had an earthquake earlier this week. Can you tell us about that and what the difference was with the one this afternoon that you've had?
Well, basically the one earlier this week was centered somewhere, off the coast of Japan. So, yeah, we did feel it, but it wasn't something that, was of concern, I think, to too many people. But this one is, it's, what was it, 8.8? I think it's 8.8, centered somewhere in Miyagi Prefecture. But here in Tokyo, it still shook at about 7.9, they're saying in the news.
Yeah.
So it really did shake.